My name is Neil Preston, and I was the still photographer on Vanilla Sky. I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction to the photo gallery. Cameron and I have been very close friends for probably 30 years. I met him when he was 15 years old and I was 20. We used to go on the road together for Rolling Stone and Cream and other rock and roll magazines at the time. Being on the road with the Allman Brothers and Led Zeppelin and you name it, we went on the road with them. Leonard Skinner, The Who. A lot of that was chronicled in Almost Famous, which I was also the still photographer on. After Almost Famous, Cameron asked me if I'd like to work on Vanilla Sky, and he came up to a photo shoot I was doing with Faith Hill, and he explained the premise of the movie to me, and I knew that visually it would be pretty amazing. When you go through this photo gallery, you'll see a lot of behind-the-scenes photographs. Cameron really likes a lot of shots done behind the scenes. We try to catch some of those moments, those fun moments that occur. Even if a scene is serious or dark, there's always something else going on. There's always some kind of moment to capture photographically that's not being seen in front of the movie camera. And I try to do that. I try to kind of use my journalistic background and sneak around. And Cameron gives me a very long leash and lets me do pretty much anything I want. So we're able to get a lot of those moments. In New York, we did mostly exteriors and mostly at night. I don't think I've ever been as cold at any point in my life. But from the moment that we started shooting in New York, the scene in Times Square was always kind of looming in the distance. And when that day finally came, I remember getting there at 4:30 in the morning, and it was the eeriest feeling. We were the only people there. We had Times Square absolutely to ourselves for about 3 hours. And there's no way to describe that. It was the world's biggest movie set. When I look at this photo gallery, I really feel like we were able to create a body of work that pretty much stands alone as an artistic representation of the making of this movie.